you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and we are back in football season, and we always kick it off with a delicious wing recipe. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's self-proclaimed, it's not proven, but I am the wing queen. I love making wings. It's my husband's favorite food. I love them myself. He told me I never look more beautiful than when I'm eating them. So, as you can imagine, I come up with so many wing recipes. So today, since we've done buffalo, since we've done honey sriracha, we've done all sorts of wings on this channel. But today for you, I am going to make a garlic parmesan wing recipe that is absolutely to die for. We are spicing the entire time, so there is so much flavor in these wings. You're gonna love them. And guys, football season is here. It is time for delicious NFL and game day snacks. And what's better than that? So I like crispy wings, but I do not like them fried. So that's why I love my crispy oven-baked wing recipe. It's really good. The buffalo wings were such a hit last year. So we're gonna take the same approach with these garlic parmesan wings. So you're just gonna wanna do a little bit of olive oil to start. And then here is the key to how they get crispy in the oven. We have a mixture here of salt and baking powder. It's about a teaspoon of salt and just under a tablespoon of baking powder. It sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, what that does is suck the moisture out of the skin and make it nice and crispy in the oven, like it's fried. So I'm gonna do a little bit and then toss just so that everybody gets some here. Perfect. And then finish it off. So as I mentioned, we're doing these the same way we did those fantastic crispy buffalo wings, and we're adding flavor every step. So there is 2 times in the oven. So we're just gonna add a little bit of black pepper now and some garlic powder. They are garlic parmesan wings. We want these things to be so freaking garlicky and fantastic that, I mean, what's the point of eating garlic parmesan wings if that's not what you're looking for? So just put a little bit of garlic powder here and some pepper, and we're gonna get them ready to lay out onto a tray to go into their first turn in the oven. So for our first trip into the oven, we are gonna lay them out on a rack over a baking pan. I just sprayed it with a tiny bit of cooking spray so my wings don't stick. We do have that layer of olive oil on here, so it should be fine, but just a tiny bit of spray. And they're going into a 300-degree oven for 30 minutes. That slow cook time combined with the baking powder and salt that we added to it will really kind of dehydrate the skin and make for a really crispy wing. Once they're laid out on the pan, we're getting them in a 300-degree oven for just 30 minutes. So that 30 minutes has passed, it is cooked, and they are starting to crisp up super nice, and we're just gonna hit them. I have a tiny bit of olive oil here in my dish and some garlic powder, and we're just gonna lightly brush them, real lightly, not too much, before we go back in the oven. Now, we're kicking up our heat on our oven and we're going to 400 because these things are gonna be absolutely delicious. So we're just adding a little bit more garlic here, and then they're going back into the 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna give them a toss in our delicious sauce, throw them back in for about 10 more, and then you can finally eat these bad boys. So now it's time for a sip of wine. We've earned it. And to make our delicious sauce. So you're gonna get a clean mixing bowl. We don't wanna have a contaminated one with chicken. And you're gonna add 1 stick of butter that's been melted. After that, we have just a few simple ingredients to this sauce. We have about 3/4 of a cup of some Parmesan cheese and some minced garlic. Now, you could decide how garlicky you want them, but I like to do about a nice heaping tablespoon of that minced garlic right into my wing marinade mix here that we're gonna do. Right here I have a mixture of some oregano, some parsley, onion powder, and garlic powder. And we're gonna do just kind of a drop, oop, there's no lid on it. We're gonna do just a drop of a champagne vinegar. If you don't have a champagne vinegar, can't find a champagne vinegar, you could always supplement here for either a sherry wine, a white wine, anything like that. But we only want the tiniest bit because we don't want it too watery. Then you're gonna just whisk your sauce together. It's because of the Parmesan cheese and the butter, it's actually going to make like almost like a creamy sauce here that we're gonna smother our wings in. The sauce is gonna smell fantastic. You're literally gonna be like, holy cow, while you're stirring it. So much here, so good, so much flavor. But you're just gonna whisk it nice together and then wait for your wings to come out of the oven. So last and final step is we have to toss in our sauce. So just get them off your tray here, We're giving these bad boys a toss. We're gonna shake them all up. You made it through this entire process, and you're gonna get to eat them, and you're gonna be so happy. So I like to just use another dish like this so I could put a lid on them. That way they can take a nice shake in that delicious sauce. Then, like I said, back on the rack, 10 more minutes at 400, and then we're gonna be ready to eat these wings. And I know you all are waiting for that. And after 10 minutes in the oven, you get a delicious, crispy Parmesan and garlic wing. So we just want to get these down onto our plate because we have one more thing we're going to do here. We might have saved a tiny bit of our sauce so that we could drizzle it over top. Yes, I told you that these were going to be good. They already have so much flavor in them, and now they're going to have more. So me personally, I like to serve these delicious Parmesan garlic wings with a side of Caesar dressing. Somehow it just goes so fantastic, and it's better than ranch. And we saved a little bit of sauce to pour over these delicious, crispy Parmesan garlic wings, and it's going to be amazing. We are just going to do a nice light pour over the top, and then we're digging in, baby. And these wings look and smell fantastic. I love this recipe. You're going to love it too. It's going to be your new favorite wing recipe for football season. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Comment below this video. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up. And hey, go Giants. I hope we have a great football season. And I am digging into these freaking wings. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, good. Oh, freaking good.